does that sound to you? Right?
Yeah, okay. I mean, I hadn't really thought about it like that before. And, you know, at the time it didn't make sense. It seemed much more natural that she was, you know, just trying to dish me.
Such a drama queen.
Careful with your use of language.
Just, I mean, coming back, the reference I think seems to be one of the issues that, as I suppose for you, Fred, was really quite a big deal, because that certainly you spoke about that in the opening. Fiona, you're saying there wasn't anything negative in the reference, and you seem quite relieved about that. Would that be right?
I'm willing to let him see it.
Okay. Well, how does that sound?
That would be good.
Because, but what I want you to understand is that I wrote that objectively. And one of the main reasons I didn't want you to see it, because I didn't want you to have your head any further up your own butt than you already have it. Because of the good things that I said about it, because of the acknowledgements that I made in it. And I knew fine that if he didn't get the job, he'd be waving it in front of me, using it as a red flag and saying, well, obviously I'm great because you've said I'm great in this reference. I'm happy for you to see it, but there's no way, I don't want it coming back on me.
Okay, so can I just clarify, you said really good things about Fred in the reference, Fiona.
I'm a fair person.
How's...
Didn't say he was a nice guy. I acknowledged his experience and qualifications.
Is that, I mean, does that change anything for you, Fred, to hear that, you know, it was actually a really good reference?
Yeah, I mean, you know, what it does, I suppose, is make me realise that she recognises experience and quality when she sees it.
See?
Sorry.
See?
That was
okay.
that was a kind of a wind up. I'm grateful you said that, and I would like to see it. Actually, no, to help. There's no trust between us.
Nope.
So somebody's got to make a move. So thanks for the offer. Don't worry. I'll trust you. Okay. What she said in the letter is as you said it was. Right? Now the bit I was hearing just now was you want help.
Yes.
Do you really think we can do that together?
Yes.
How? Because you really think that I'm beyond the pale, don't you?
I think that behind your bad behaviour, your intentions are good. I wouldn't be here. If I thought you were doing this just for the hell of it, I wouldn't be here. I think you have the right intentions, but your way of, it's just your manner, it's just, it puts people's backs, you know, when I've got people coming to me saying, you know, Fred's a bully, I can't speak up for myself, that distresses me as a manager, because that's a potential situation that I have to deal with. And it upsets me because I can see what you've said to that person, I can see the value in what you've tried to get across, but because of the way you've communicated it, it has no effect. We need to find some way to get beyond this, and you need to start respecting the people that you work with, whatever sex they are or orientation and however much experience they have. You have to start understanding that just because they have less experience than you, they're not less valuable to the organisation.
Okay, I can do that if they can do that with me.
Well, we have to start somewhere. I don't know that that can happen overnight.
Well, you mentioned the issue of trust, Fred, and obviously that's something that, you know, has kind of broken down between you and can take some time to build back again. We've got some really positive things coming out here. Fred, you've made the gesture that, you know, you'll take the reference on trust. And now we're kind of speaking about, well, how do we work the team so it works better? So what we really need is for you both to come up with ideas as to how the team can work better. What needs to change or what needs to happen?
Okay, I've got one issue, and you've confirmed it in my head. You're not getting a hell of a lot of support from your bosses, are you?
No.
Right.
I'm not getting support from anywhere. I'm getting problems.
How do we make sure that whatever we come up with today will actually happen, will work? How do we do that?
Okay, well, obviously as a member of the organisation, I can, you know, try that whatever we come up with and agree today, we'll try and action that and take it forward. And if one of the issues is that, Fiona, you're not getting enough support, then that's something that will need to be flagged up and will need to be looked at. if you're both agreeable that that is an issue.
I mean, one of the things I put on that list, and I don't know whether you can answer this, do you have any idea how big this department's going to be in 6 months? Because I think a lot of people think it's going to be half the size it is now.
Not that I'm aware of. But if there is a need to downsize, then obviously, because of the skill set you have, you're going to be a critical member. And that would be a process that I would want to involve you in.
Yeah, I'm less worried.
Assuming we can get beyond the issues that we have personally.
Yeah, well,
Because in my mind, there are two streams of consciousness. There's you with the skill set that you bring to this, and there's you as a human being. And one is useful and one is despicable.
Okay, I think we're really making good progress. Speaking about how the team's going to work together again. There are obviously some kind of personal style issues here. And then maybe you have very different ways of working. So how are we going to agree a way that you can work together? That this is not going to affect the team the way it has been up to now?
I think you should kick off because you're the one who finds me despicable. I don't find you despicable.
I need a time out.
Okay, so you want to just, are you okay with that, Fred? You want to take a bit of time just to...
Well, I feel like I'm being put on the spot, and as far as I'm aware, this is a process that we all need to be involved in. You're the one with the problem. You're the one that's going to raise a grievance against me, so I think it's unfair for you to say that, I think you're despicable. I know I said that, but the fact of the matter is, you're the one that's going to have me hauled over the coals.
Okay,
So we own this problem together, it's not my issue.
Okay, I ripped the grievance up. How does that change things?
Well, it takes that pressure off me then, doesn't it?
Am I still despicable?
Less so.
I think you better take your time out.
I think I need it.
Okay, if you're both feeling that you need a bit of 5 minutes time out, you're okay with that? We can agree to take a break and then both come back in. Because I think we have made a lot of progress. I know there's been some hard words spoken and it's been difficult.